I'm here tonight to address the tragic death of George Floyd in Minneapolis, similar events across the country, as well as the recent protests in our region. These events unfolding across the country related to public's trust of law enforcement is challenging to all of us, regardless of our backgrounds, ethnicity, age, religion, and more. People are continuing to question how law enforcement operates in and with their communities. Over the last several days, I too have received inquiries from our community members on topics such as anti-bias training, body cameras, and police accountability. I appreciate these conversations and look forward to the continued dialogue, but I'm saddened that it takes tragedy for us to move towards change. We, the Issaquah Police Department, share the concerns and frustration of the tragic events we are seeing in communities across our nation. It is important that we all continue to engage in this conversation and continue to endeavor to make changes within our communities through collaborative means. Public trust is the cornerstone of this issue. Public trust is the cornerstone of policing. The Issaquah Police Department is committed to building public trust, committed to accountability, and committed to working side by side with our community. Our officers have dedicated their careers to helping and protecting those around them. We know there is more work ahead on this. We know we will need to work tirelessly to earn and keep the trust of our community. We are embracing the concerns and criticism that have been voiced during demonstrations across the country and in our region. I've reminded our officers to expect to be approached by our community members. They are prepared to demonstrate the patient and active listening they use on a daily basis. We are committed to providing law enforcement services to the community with due regard for the racial, cultural, and other differences of those served. It is the policy of this department to provide law enforcement services and to enforce the law equally, fairly, and without discrimination towards any individual or group. Our officers are trained to continuously evaluate each situation and maintain a caretaking role when working within the community. I have fielded several questions about body cameras for our police officers. Our department does not currently have them. However, we recognize their value for transparency and police accountability and supportive of reducing enforcement. We will continue researching options and policies for all new forms of technology within our department. Technology alone, however, will not resolve the issues we are facing. Technology may help hold someone accountable after the fact, but that's too late. We have a duty to prevent injustice. We need to ensure we continue to hire the right types of officers and train them continuously to meet the needs of our community. I want to ensure our community that we prioritize improving our response to community needs. Our department is committed to ongoing training related to anti-bias, crisis intervention, and de-escalation. All of our employees, police officers, corrections officers, our dispatchers, records employees, and even our administrative assistants receive this type of training. All of our employees play a role in building trust within our community. We do not want to forget or diminish the pain and frustration of our communities. The criminal actions of the few over the past few nights are distracting us from the true message. We need to make change. We need to continue to work together to identify, develop, and implement solutions to build safer and more equitable communities. We cannot do this alone. We all play a critical role in keeping collaborative and constructive reform moving forward. I stand here before you tonight to let you know the Issaquah Police Department is committed to this. If you're interested in learning more, we have posted additional information related to our police training and accountability on our department website, and we will continue to develop that as additional inquiries come in from the public. I want to thank you for allowing me to speak tonight, and I appreciate being able to discuss this important issue with all of you. Thank you.